both. And each of these have different sounds, and they affect the sound of the guitar significantly. So from there you can choose what kind of sound you want, whether it suits the song, and from that end you will see the difference. And also, besides the guitar itself, it's always connected to an amplifier, and the amplifier has what we call a 3-band equalizer. So that means there's a bass knob, a treble knob, and a mid knob. So from there you can fine-tune your sound further to find the exact sound that you want that suits you. So in that sense, a guitar is actually unique to that person itself. No two people will have the exact same sound guitar, even if they use the same guitar or they use the same amp. So next to that,
Still don't understand the difference.
we don't understand the difference.
Yeah.
Let me try to explain. The difference between what, sorry, electric and acoustic?
Yes, I still don't understand.
Okay, so well, the main difference, the very main difference is acoustic guitars, you can play them unplugged, but electric guitars must be plugged in. But because an electric guitar is plugged in, you have much more versatility. Yes. So, but the very main point of the electric guitar is of course the distortion. Distortion is that very heavy rock guitar sound you always hear, like that is called distortion. So distortion comes from the amplifier itself, and that can only be done with an electric guitar and not an acoustic guitar.
And not.
And not an acoustic guitar. And what makes electric guitars also very special is the fact that you can add guitar pedals. Now let me explain to you what guitar pedals are. Guitar pedals, they are little, about this size, little boxes that come. They normally sit on the floor, and you connect them to your guitar. And these things, they function on and off. So you toggle them on with your foot. You step on them. So every time, each pedal has a very different function. Like for example, or one pedal may be distortion. So when that pedal is off, you play the guitar. It's a very clean sound, almost like an acoustic guitar. When you step on that pedal, suddenly your guitar is like heavy and raw, and you can toggle that on and off, such stuff like that. So for me personally, I own an electric guitar, I own an amp, and I own pedals. And I find that with these three things, I find that my personal guitar tone is very unique. I can change them on the fly, and I can create a very wide variety of different kinds of sounds according to what I need to suit the song.
It has made me into a more versatile guitar player.
It has made me into a more versatile guitar player. So now I'll move on to my second point.
My second point.
My second point is that an electric guitar is actually much easier to play.
It's actually much easier to play.
Much easier to play compared to an acoustic guitar. This is why. The reason is, number one, an electric guitar has softer strings. It's actually much easier, more comfortable to play. Because sometimes when you play an acoustic guitar, it tends to hurt. When you hold them for too long, it actually hurts. But with an electric guitar, you won't have this problem.
You won't have this problem.
You won't have this problem.
So this means you can play for hours.
Yes, for electric guitar for hours at a time without feeling any pain.
Without
feeling any pain or discomfort. And the second reason
when I was playing the acoustic guitar,
I was going to get to that later.
when I was playing the acoustic guitar,
when I was playing an acoustic guitar, I find that
it's very uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
Painful
to play.
And I played until my fingers bled.
I played until my fingers bled. As a matter of fact, I can show you right now, my fingers actually has blisters. Because the reason is being lately, I've been playing a lot of acoustic to prepare for a wedding gig. So I've been playing a lot of acoustic, but because of that, now my fingers have many blisters. But you won't find that, that would not happen if I was playing on an electric guitar, because it's so much more easier and more comfortable to play. And another reason why it's more comfortable is because the neck of the guitar is actually thinner. So what that means is you don't have to stretch too far to reach a certain note. So your hand in general does not hurt or get any discomfort. Generally, acoustic guitar necks, they're fatter, so you have to like stretch out a little bit, and in about 5 minutes of playing, you start to feel discomfort. You start to feel like this, your hand is cramping up a little bit. But that doesn't happen on electric guitar.
Acoustic guitars are made for the European hand,
Are made
not the Asian hand.
are made for the European hand and not the Asian hand. But even then, I have told that I have big hands. I don't know if you can see.
Big hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So, even with big hands, it's still quite hard to stretch and it's still painful and it does cause discomfort. But you won't find this problem on an electric guitar.
Okay.